Hello, welcome. So, trying something a little different, as you can see. Um, there's recently a free app that I can use to stream on everything. So I'm currently live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. See how it works. Hopefully the computer likes it and lets me do it. And then hopefully I can see everybody's chit chats. So let's get to painting. I just want to I'm making sure I can see everything that I need to see right now. I got a bunch of different windows open. So, trying to make sure I'm getting chats from everybody. I am. One second. I'll be working on a thing today. I gotta go through all my things and make sure I can get all my chats, so I'm gonna do some tests. I don't know how to use it. I don't even know why I try. Yeah, whatever. I'll just paint. Oh, hey Kristen. Yeah, Twitch ads are incredibly loud. Incredibly. Alright, I'm just gonna paint. I don't really know if I'm getting comments. I know I'm getting Twitch. Okay. This guy's actually almost done here. I have to finish the metallics and a purity seal and the servo skull and the base. And then after that, I have, where'd it go? I have the commission that I gotta finish up this week. The Dragonborn from WizKids. Cool stuff. So let's get working on the crack-a-lackin' on this dude here. Plugged paint. I just noticed before I went live that I missed just a teeny thing right here. I'm just gonna fix up. There we go. Okay. And before I left today, I was waiting for some junk to dry so that I could add the sepia, mainly on his purity seals, I think, is what I needed to do. There's only like 3. There. That's that. I'm gonna do his book first. I'm feeling a little all over the place tonight. Let me see what his bookmark looks like. He's got a book. We got a white book with some writing and like a purple bookmark. Yes, Kristen. I think I'll be painting late tonight. We'll see how I feel. But I hope you like the new Facebook thing. I'm finally trying to get Facebook up and running again. It's... What color did I use for this book? It's a really pretty purple. I think I used Succubus Kiss for it. Yeah, I don't have to wake up early tomorrow. I have no obligations at all tomorrow. So, I will be painting as long as I can. Yeah, mornings suck. I'm not a morning person. Not at all. Just touching up this book. All these awkward angles. Why does he have a book? I don't know. He's gonna fight you with this book. Maybe he'll throw it at you. Maybe that's his attack. I don't know much about, I know it's all part of this board game, Blackstone Fortress, but I really don't know anything about it or anything about the characters. I'm just painting it. So, let me know your best reason why he has a book. Thank you. He's very bright, vibrant. I'm using a lot of cool different paints on him. I wanted him to stand out. You know, if anyone watches me paint, they know I try to use nice bright colors. Yeah, he's just he's a Warhammer guy, so of course he's yelling. Ah. Not sure if you caught it, but I'm on Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. So if you see me referencing a comment that you didn't see, that's probably why. So I'll start reading them out loud so you know what other people are saying. I guess. Maybe, I don't know. If it gets crazy, I'll just put a chat box that ties everything together in the stream itself. But I'm gonna try to not do that because I like to keep my setup pretty clean. You know. I'm gonna clean up this book pages. These book pages. Yeah, with Screaming Skull. And in Games Workshop stuff, it's not bad. There's times where I'm just not in the mood for it because it's so detailed. And then there's times where I'm like, yeah, let's do that. But I mainly prefer my RPG stuff. My bookmark paint is like running all over the place. Just doing some quick little highlight doohickeys on his book here. I'm really hoping to do a nice marathon. I haven't done a marathon paint in a long time. I want to paint longer than 2 hours, which is all I seem to be able to do lately. So, as long as someone's watching, I'll be streaming. Don't go to bed. Can someone chat so I can see if this... There we go, it works, okay. Work, work, work! Work's fun. I just got off work about an hour ago. It took me a half hour to get this new stream thing set up so I can do all the platforms. But I think it was worth the time investment to do. Because now you can watch me on 3 different things at once. You can just have Kristen like all over the place. It'll be great. Oh, okay. What do you do? Oh, I mean, you edit photos, but yeah. Thanks. I appreciate it. Good to know. I'm not dropping any frames, which I sometimes have an issue with, so. Okay. Get some writing on his book and his purity seals, because he's a priest guy, and he has a lot of purity seals. Oh, okay. That's awesome. You teach like at a school or like you classes outside of school? Wow. My words are very eloquent today. I need a dark brown. I like to use dark brown for writing because the black sometimes is like in your face a little too much. Oh, okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. I know one of my friends went into music after she graduated. She's studying music therapy and she's actually working as one, and I'm like, that's so cool. Nothing, I don't know anything about it, but I know I like to listen to music. Yeah, if you use a dark brown, like this is Charred Brown by Reaper, it's just nice. I don't know. It's a preference of mine. And squiggle, squiggle, squiggle. I like to use squiggles. I never really paint anything legible. Squiggle, squiggle. Squiggle. purity seals always have a little bit of something something on them. When I first started painting like Games Workshop models and everything had these purity seals on them, I just painted them like tags of paper. I had no clue that like I didn't even really know what they were. It was like, oh, I'll just paint this little piece of paper. And then I was like, oh, there's writing on them. So, squiggles it is. I'm just going in with bright red to kind of pick out the edges of these purity seals a wee bit. This thing. No, this is a board game commission that I'm currently doing, and it's 44 miniatures. It's called Blackstone Fortress. I've got about 14 miniatures left. I'm trying to finish it this month. Going in with Retro Elderberry to just kind of edge highlight the book. Give it a real quick swipe. Oh yeah, it's a commission. I thought when I was yeah, it's a commission. Sorry about that. It's one of the last of my remaining commissions because I'm trying to close up shop here. So I can work on some of my own stuff because I like working on my own stuff more. Yeah. Oh, hey, don't worry about it. I don't normally see you on Twitch, Kristen. I don't think. Kristen Jones. Sorry, I have another Kristen that normally watches, and it's like there's me, you, and then her, and it's like, whoa, there's a lot of Kristens. Anyway, this is the first time I've gotten back on Facebook. I've been off for a long time. I found a free way to do it. Okay, let's start. I want to get the skull painted. I'm gonna start with the Xandri dust. Okay, well then, you haven't missed anything on Facebook then, that's for sure. You've missed about 5 months of stuff on Twitch though, I think. That's okay. No judgment here. It seemed, a lot of my viewers or a lot of my followers on Facebook aren't really hip to the Twitch. So, I was like, I've been meaning to get back on Facebook for a while to see what kind of turnout I get. But you're always going to catch me at odd times like this, like late at night, early in the morning. Since I'm doing it It's the last time I think you saw me, I was doing this at Immortals Inc. But now I do it at home, so my schedule, I don't really have a schedule, I just kind of go live when I want to. And yeah. A lot has happened since then, for sure. Yeah. It's okay. I'm getting old too. I'm starting to get like, oh my god, there's so many media platforms. How am I supposed to keep everyone happy? Alright, silver. Silver. What did I use here? Ironbreaker? Ironbreaker. I don't know why it's so dark. Probably because I didn't mix it well enough. And this I'm just going to never mix with your Kolinsky brushes. I'm just bad at what I do. Alright, that's not mixed right. Come on now. Give me the good paint. There we go, that looks better. And here I'm just touching out places that I hit or missed. And when that dries, I'll hit it with the Nuln Oil and it'll be a little bit closer to being finished. I'll probably do his base off stream because that's how I roll. I need his picture back. Oh, those are white, but I'm not going to make them white because I'm way too far in the process for that. Gonna make them silver. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for still sticking around, Kristen. Give the hobby paints a try, Kristen Jones. I know they're expensive, but you'll... Sorry. You'll like them. Reaper is what I recommend. Show. Well then, I don't know, I don't know if I can help you there. I mean, I spend all my money on this stuff, so I guess I can relate. Like, all my money. If it's not going towards my bills, it's going towards the hobby. You can live vicariously through everyone. He's got this thing in his nose. I don't know what it is, but he's got this metal tube up his nose. Touching up the silver, touching up the silver. I want to finish the sky so I can paint this dragonborn. My new song. How did that get there? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know what this dude's problem is. How did I get red right there? What the hell? I'm so messy sometimes, I swear. Try and surround this. I'll help. Well, I will try and hurry up so you can catch it. He's right here. He's white and ready to not be white. Okay, silver, silver, silver. Silver, where does it need to be? Oh, he has a pistola. And he's got a little bag here that I must have missed. His little baggie of... I don't even want to know what he's got on him. But every character and everything has to have a little baggie on him. Oh, it's okay. No problem. I'll definitely post pictures regardless when he's finished. I gotta finish him up soon, because I told the client it would be done this week. Which it will. It should only take about 3 hours, but I want to finish it. I want to get a nice dent in him today. Painting all these tubes and stuff. Guess the silver would be all touched up then. So I gotta go back and I gotta paint that baggie. Just paint it in this Xandri dust because it's wet right now. That's normally how I make my decisions. Just, oh, this paint's ready. It's sitting there. And then I also have to paint this tube thing. And yeah, because whatever I do with that tube thing, I'm gonna wash it in oil along with the silver. I want to make it dark, like dark Reaper dark. Oh. I'm glad you like him. I'm pretty happy with him. I struggled a lot, like last week with him. Yeah, I started him like 2 weeks ago. He's been kind of rough. But I couldn't get these robes to look right. It was just not fun. But I finally got the look that I wanted. I wanted a nice creamy ivory color. And I think I got it. But it was not a pretty start. I almost stripped him. But I just ended up painting over the problem instead. I used, alright, let me show you what I used. This is Monument Hobbies Ivory. And then I painted that. And then a thin down Seraphim Sepia. And then I cleaned back up with the ivory. And then I just did light, like, I don't want to say highlight, like I just kind of layered Pallid Witch Flesh on top of that very thinly. I think you might be able to see it best on his knee. Like his knee is whiter. Then you got the ivory down here, and then you got the sepia in that corner fold there. So yeah, I used a thin wash. Right, I want Seraphim Sepia is one of my favorite washes. Oh, it's not an idiot question at all. I could have started with that shade color. Or I could have made my own wash out of some random color. I also wouldn't be streaming if I wasn't willing to talk to people. I'd be a pretty bad streamer then. And put this sepia all over the baggie too. And now no oil. Sorry, I'm lightly sipping on this Arnold spiked Arnold. I can't say the name Arnold very well. I'm sipping on it. It's very strong. I didn't expect that. That's why I'm like drinking like itty bitty whenever I take a sip. Very, very strong. I don't think I'd drink another one. Unless I was trying to get drunk, but I'm not trying to get drunk. I just wanted to have an adult beverage. And no, it's like, hey, party, party. And I'm like, I don't want to party. So that's my current struggle. Because it's not fun to paint once you get to the party level. Very hard. I don't drink a lot. Like, Like, I'll go weeks without drinking, and then I'll, like, have a drink after work every night for a week, and then I won't drink for a few weeks again. It's kind of weird, but, I normally, like, I like rum a lot. I'll just, drink rum, but I can't really do that while I'm painting. There's only certain things I can drink while I'm painting, and normally it's like wine coolers or stuff like this, you know, or beer, but I don't really like beer. I have to drink it super fast, because if I don't, I kind of hate it. And it helps me be more social. Because I'm naturally not a social person. So many itty bits on this guy. Like, I gotta be so careful here. He's definitely, like, the busiest hero of this set. I got my last two remaining heroes here. I'll show you them when I'm done applying this junk. It's my fake socialness. Actually, I like streaming, and it's probably the only time you'll see me be this social. It's because, like, I'm talking to myself, which is something I already do. Without the awkwardness of actually having a person here talking to me. I think I got it all. Alright, no. I'm a machinist. So, I work in front of my machine all day. Making parts. And crunching numbers. Oh, here's the other two heroes. This guy, he's a real fancy man. Hard to see it when they're all plastic and shiny and stuff. And then this chick, she's got a cool flamethrower. Those are my last two ones. And then I have 12 of these guys. Bad. They're bad guys. What was my next plan of action? I didn't have one yet. I gotta let the normal oil dry. And then well, I guess while the normal oil is drying, I guess I'll work on the base. I know I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I gotta use what I got time-wise. A lot of what, the bad guys? There's 12 of them? Yeah, there's a lot. But welcome to Warhammer. My army has like 60 of the same model, and that is precisely why my army is not painted. Or probably will never be completely painted. Like, never. This is black. This is my second layer of black. Now that's gotta dry. I keep having to dry things. You gotta keep painting. You can't stop. I'll do this, I guess. But I totally feel it. I wish. Why I'm gonna take a break on commissions because my yeah, life does get in the way. But I like my life. So I guess it's okay. I just bought a house in March. We moved in April. And I've been living in my own house for 2 months now. And it feels phenomenal. I like my life now. I love it. I spent the whole entire weekend doing yard work. And I didn't hate every second of it like I thought I was going to. I've never really done yard work since I've been, like, I helped my mom when I was a kid. You know, she'd give me, like, flowers to plant. But, one of those things where as the days kept passing, the weeds in my flower beds kept getting taller, and I was like, shit, nobody's gonna take care of this except for me. I gotta do this. It was just like, it just clicked, you know? So I went and I got some plants and some mulch, and yeah. Because there was like, the front yard is a dead zone. Like, they didn't have any perennials planted or anything. The backyard has lots of stuff. Like, there's a nice pretty rose bush and some other good stuff back there. The front yard was just weeds. So I got that taken care of. Okay. He's so close to being done. I just need shit to dry. Yeah, I don't like plants. Like, I, I don't like it when they're in the house. I don't want to take care of them. I don't want to do anything with them. I don't want to look at them. I just want to live. And I have cats to take care of. I gotta take care of myself. And I don't want to take care of another thing that has no purpose. I have my cats and my hedgehog for that. Actually, people do use, like, a lot of people use hair dryers. I just don't. Mainly, especially on stream, I don't want the noise to be an issue. But yeah, people do use them. I'm looking for a paint. I'm sorry if I'm just staring off into space. There it is. Where are my cats anyway? Normally they're right here. So after, I'm gonna do like a quick little dry brush like I normally do my metals of this Runefang steel. Hopefully I don't hit anything I'm not supposed to hit with it. If I do, I'll go cry. Lightly trying to get all the edges here of his gold thing. Plants are rough. Well, I think the thing with plants is that, at least with me, I live my life, you know? I got so much to do, and like, I live with my boyfriend and his 6-year-old. They'll let me know if they're hungry. My cats will let me know if they're hungry. Plants, on the other hand, they just start dying and I don't really look at them. My housewarming party, someone brought a really pretty potted plant. And I was like, oh shoot. She said, don't put it outside yet because it's not warm enough. And I was like, all right. So I left it inside. Got to water it. Didn't water it. Started wilting. Started dying. And was like, hey, why are you letting this thing die? It's so pretty. And I was like, you take care of it. I didn't really say that, but I don't know what I said. I was like, sorry, I just, plants. So eventually I was like, I don't care if it's warm or cold enough. I'm putting it outside. Put it outside, thing perked right up. I was happy to be there. And it's still living today. So my lesson was learned. Hope you can see how it's kind of livening up this gold a little bit. Oh, what'd you paint? What were your first 2 minis? What got you into it? I can't see pictures in live videos because I'm not actually like on Facebook. I use a third party thing. If you message it to my page, I can look at it real quick. I need some gold, some things that I touched up, and then I'm gonna call them done. Oh, there we go. Um, I'm not currently talking on Discord, but I can. I grew up with my dad playing D&D every week in our house, and then now I play it with my husband and daughter. And if you, oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I love D&D. I play in a bi-weekly group. I need gold. Are you... Hasmania7, are you in my Discord? I don't recognize your name. Oh, this is the wrong color. Oh well. I wonder if it'll work. I thought it was a different color. I just need to cover up this spot where I... No, that's totally wrong. What am I doing? Oh, no. I am on... Sorry. I'm on live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. So I was... Depending on how this plays out, I might put a chat box on my actual stream so everyone can see everyone's chats and know where they're coming from. So it doesn't get confusing. If that's something that you think would be a good idea. I would like to hear some feedback on that one. I don't want it to distract from the mini painting though, because that is why I'm here. That's fixed. Okay. So, I forgot to paint the end of his bookmarks here. And I just have to add some quick highlights to the blue. And then he'll be finished. Painted to a standard I'm happy enough with. Oh, let me check that picture out, Kristen. Da-dee-da-da-da-da-da. Let's check out Kristen's first two minis. Right, Pages is not loading right now. Okay. Blue. We'll see how it is. It all depends on like I don't really rack in the views. I'm not quite that large on the live stream thing. One day I'd like to, get a good amount of people and whatnot, but I gotta build my community up. So right now I think while I'm like small, it's okay to keep these chats like this, but we'll see what happens if I start getting more people involved and stuff. I got a little too sloppy. Just kind of touching that up. Not perfect, but it is what it is. I'm just going to do a quick edge swipe here with the blue. Just kind of give some... Hi, Maisie! What are you doing? I'm busy. Yes, I'm busy. There. Some swoopiness. I kept naming things that I had to do, and I keep forgetting what those things that I had to do were. I'm struggling over here, guys. Alright, he's done. Screw it. All that's left is the base, and I'm not gonna bore you with that. Oh, here he is. Da-di-da-di-da. Spin guy. Done. Alright. I'm gonna go change my water. And then I'll be right back so I can start this doohickey guy, Dragonborn fighter guy. I'm gonna find his picture real quick. Kristen, I'm trying to get your thing to load, but my Facebook Pages app is not working, so I'll get to it when I can. So WizKids, Dragonborn fighter. There he is. Is that him? Nope, that's not him. He's got an axe. There he is. Oh, he's the paladin. Let me change that. I just want the single picture, so then it's bigger. I'll just whatever. It just helps me a little bit. Helps me figure out what things are and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go BRB. It should be less than 5 minutes for sure. Welcome back. Okay, welcome back. I'm back. I'm back. I got fresh water, got fresh paper. Alright, so this is a client's. He wants a gold dragonborn with black armor and silver accents. And then he wants like an off-white gray cape. So. Sorry for spooking ya. His thing is a little sad. Oh well. Oh my god, I want my Pages app to load. I'm like sad right now. It's all broken. Alright, so first things first, you know me, I start with the inside out. I'm gonna paint him gold with gold paint. I want to find something a little, not too yellow. I'm thinking this, it's tarnished brass. Kind of looks like gold though. Doesn't really. I'm gonna use this instead. I don't want something too yellow. I love painting metallic dragons because I don't have to worry about like a lot of things. There's a lot of things I don't have to worry about with metallic dragons. I feel like this isn't like mixing right. All separated and junk. Yeah, no, I don't. I can make this work. Yeah, I can make that work. Gonna take a few layers and, you know, starting from scratch now. So, boring base coating stage. I paint my metallic dragons with a lot of dry brushing though. I'm gonna do one thing at a time. Like I'm gonna do his skin first and then everything else around it after that. Of course, he's super hard to get into because it's whiz kids and they don't think about people that are actually painting these. But that's a story for another day. I get sad whenever someone brings me a WizKids model to paint. I'm like, but there's so many others out there. Why'd you pick WizKids? And I think that's all his skin. So I lied. I'm gonna go ahead and get some other stuff base coated first. I don't know how to do this black armor that he wants. I'm not sure if I want to do like black or like a black metal. Yeah, I've done Hero Forge minis. If you check out my page, there's a bunch. I like painting them. If I want to do black or black metal. Let's do black because then it'll break up all the metal between the skin and the trim and everything else. So I will be starting with a Panzer Gray from Coat d'Arms. Yes, this is a commission. Nothing crazy, just a nice, clean tabletop job. I do a lot of tabletop jobs for people because I like painting them a lot. So I'll start with painting a shield this color. I also would never paint a WizKids to a higher quality than like a Tabletop Plus. Anyway, I'd just be like, nah, not happening. The cleanup on them is no fun. This is for a guy that's going to Origins. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Origins is in Columbus, Ohio. And I think he's gonna be in a game with this character or something. Origins is like the weekend of the 15th. Yes, he did. The client did ask for a color scheme. He asked for a gold dragon, black armor, silver details and trim, and like an off-white or gray cape. What's my favorite to paint? Like brand? Or my like my favorite brands to paint? Definitely Reaper Miniatures is up there. Games Workshop is pretty. If it's like Age of Sigmar, I have fun painting it. And their detail is amazing. Let's see, and really anything else that's like an odd, smaller party manufacturer. I like the little guys. Trying to figure out what is dragon and what is armor here. Oh, his horns are armor? Okay then, that's odd. I thought his horns were horns. I need more of this. Oh, Dark Sword. Dark Sword was on the tip of my tongue. I love them. I prefer painting metal. It's probably my favorite material to paint. It's really no different from painting plastic. Plastic obviously holds your paint better, and it's harder to chip your paint jobs. But I like the feel of the metal miniature, and I just like painting them. So since I'm just starting this miniature, I'm gonna be a little bit messy because I'm trying to figure out how I want everything colored right now. You know? I feel like this is not a part of it. Oh, it is. Okay, I was about to cut that off. I'm gonna be making all the plates black. And obviously the chainmail is gonna be chainmail, like silver. I'm gonna make it a dark silver. This is so hard to get into these places. Urgh. 8 whiskets. It's an awesome color combo. I'm excited to see how this guy will turn out when he's looking better than this. Got a lot of metallics to it, which kind of worries me, so I'm gonna try my best to not make them too shiny. This is gonna be a pain to clean all this up. I believe I got all the plates. Oh, there's one on the back, on his back. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and paint his cape a gray color. Dawnstone. Administratum. They did say off-white. I'm gonna go for a super light gray to start with. I hate capes that look like this, all folded and rippled, and just looks odd to me. It'll be a neat mini though. A little bit different than your standard blue dragon, red cape, you know. I like the simplicity of it. Bubbles. You don't, there's bubbles in my paint. There. What's next? Belcher. Ah, so I got this weird, got a kink in my neck right. Ow. Where are you? There you are. That Belcher. This will be for the chainmail and the weapon. I'll be using two different silvers to kind of differentiate between the chainmail, the weapon, and like his armored pieces and stuff. It'll be the other will be a lighter silver. This I'm gonna heavily darken, probably. I'm trying to get inside all of these crevices here. Where his chainmail is. Oh, is that his actual arm? Yeah. So I'll try and get that out of here. Like I said, it's really hard with Dragonborn where you're like, is that armor or dragon? Because it really doesn't matter. Messy, messy, messy. I'm not gonna do any of the lighter silver because all that stuff is pretty, like, outskirt stuff. I'll do that last-ish. At least not now. I'm gonna get back to the gold skin now. At least we kind of have an idea of where we're going now. At least I sort of have an idea. I don't know about you guys. Alright, let's get the second layer of this tarnished brass on here. I'm gonna apply it a little bit neater now. Except I'm gonna get a bit larger brush. Place two. A little bit more meat on it. Just go all over. I do use good brushes on metallics. Don't judge me. As long as you clean them afterwards and don't be too rough. there's really no issue with it. I've never had an issue. I know some people won't use them, but I will. All my brushes are fine. Ouch. I also don't have any, like, I don't have good middle of the road brushes. I have, like, bad and I have good. So. That's my fault. Alright. I believe I have this gold where I want it to be. Maybe. While it's drying, I will be doing something else, I guess. Everything else is still wet because I was messy. Yeah, I've got Rosemary and Co. and I've got Broken Toad. And then I have, cheap paint craft store. They literally just say China. But I don't know, it's funny, I always forget that I have them. I just looked over and I was like, hey, I got that. I'm good though. I've had these Broken Toads forever. And they're perfect. Even when I use my metallics. I guess I will clean up the black while give that gold a few minutes to dry. Normal water, not metallic water. And this is Panzer Gray from Cote d'Arms. Very dark gray. So this I'll just be cleaning up. Serves two purposes, cleaning up and getting a second layer on. If you see me leaving like these white, I'm gonna leave that, that'll be a light silver trim. We'll see how this scheme works out. They can go one of two ways. I'm not gonna do any of the leathers and stuff yet either. Trying to focus on the big stuff right now. Missed a big spot there. Oh, have a good one, Kristen. I will enjoy my night. I'll be doing this. Thanks for tuning in. And hopefully they don't wake up too early. Whenever my boyfriend's son wakes up, it's like the worst, because like he'll wake up at like a pretty reasonable time, like 8, but neither one of us are ready to get up on the weekends at that early. And he'll just yell outside of our room and be like, hungry. And we don't get up because we think it's funny to listen to him yell hungry over and over. And it's just like the most startling thing to wake up to. But eventually I get up, but it's just like hungry. Okay, kid. I told him like multiple times, I'm like, yo, that's not how you wake people up. Can you just like knock on the door and say, good morning, I'm up? Can I have breakfast? Can you do that instead? Nah, that doesn't work. That does not work. I think what I'm gonna do with the gold skin is I'm gonna do an all over shade of a thin Reichland, and then I'm gonna do a recessed shade of Ultra Violet. Give it a little bit more contrast since there's so many dark, not fun colors in this game here. Yeah, I do. Use silver to highlight it. Trying to find all these armor plates here. Make sure they're clean-ish. Alright. That was fun. And let's get some Reichland flesh shade in here. I'm not gonna thin it. Yeah, I'm not gonna thin it. Hopefully it's dry. I'm just gonna try and make sure it doesn't pool too badly anywhere. I want to be able to get that violet in there without it looking silly. Okay, let that dry. There's a lot of letting things dry going on tonight. What color eyes should a gold jagged have? That is drying. I applied that lead belcher pretty thickly over some places. Aha! I knew there was a place I was forgetting with the black. Back here. I think I'm going to start blocking in some of the leathers. It's starting to bother me. I can't. I just can't see them and it's bothering me. I'll be using dark umber I love it. It's my new favorite color. Purple eyes would be cool. But I am doing the purple shadow in the skin. We'll see. We'll see. This is Dark Umber by Monument Hobbies. My new favorite go-to for leathers and stuff. For your normal dark brown leather. I'm mainly just blocking this in just to break up the colors. Kind of bothering me. These are such a pain. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that tonight, but that's what's going on in my head. I can tell that there's supposed to be a strap here, but it's very poorly molded, but I'll paint it there. And there's supposed to be one here as well. Same with the other foot. I screwed up again. Sorry, I'm like seeing things. This miniature is rough. And I'm tired. It's like 2 in the morning. It's all good. Okay. Just clean up all that junk. There we go. Good as new. This is just going to be a lot of back and forth until I get everything situated here. Alright. I'm gonna go in and clean up the lead belcher now. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this gray match this. I'm gonna clean up the lead belcher. Then we'll see if that Reikland flush shade is dry yet. Go from there. Just gonna look for any spots that I missed or any spots that are all messy. It's all messy. I think the reason it looks super messy is because I'm leaving that trim in the light silver. I think that's contributing to the mess. So it should all tidy up eventually. And I just keep seeing details that I missed. Because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm just painting miniatures. Back to the lead belcher. Looking for spots. Why does that look like that? What is the strap for? I'm just having all sorts of problems, guys. I have no clue what's going on. WizKids is horrible. This is my first time I think I've ever live streamed a WizKids that wasn't the Beholder. So you guys can see and feel my pain. Is that a mold line or is that a detail? Dun dun dun. Okay. I think I'm clean. Oh, wait. I haven't streamed for 2 hours in a long time. I always quit like an hour and a half because I'm like, oh my god. Looks like the right blend's dry. So let's get some of that violet. And that will go in the deep recesses. Not really deep, but I'm kind of dark line with it a little bit. That will provide a nice contrasting color to the gold and the overall composition of this color scheme, I think. Oh, that was smart. While it's not super noticeable, it really does help bring out a little bit more detail. The next step will be a little bit of dry brushing of silvers. I'm also going to use this inside of his mouth, because why not? Alrighty. Not too bad. I think it definitely helped bring another dimension to him. I'm gonna start using Runefang steel. It's super bright to start working on that trim. And hopefully we can start getting some places. And hopefully it'll work with me, because I'm gonna have to use a nice brush and keep that trim straight. Gonna keep some of that black handy, because I know I'm gonna screw up like I just did a million more times. Come on. I just want this to be easy. In one of those moods where I'm just like, just please go right. Boo! Alrighty, yep, 2:30 here too. Have a good one. Thank you for tuning in, Michael. I don't like painting trim, especially when it's all janky like this one is. Janky trim. Janky Dragonborn. Hmm. Oh my god. This is awful. Why am I putting myself through this? This is nonsense. I think I'm gonna call it quits in a little bit. I think I'm gonna call it a stopping point when I get all of this trim painted. And then this will, like here, obviously the blah, blah, blah words. The Rune Fang will need a second coat in some spots, like the shield, where thicker surfaces, where it's easy to see that it's not getting a full coverage, but that's fine. I can do that, obviously. But getting the first layer on there will help. And then I'm gonna finish painting up the trim, and then touch a few things up in lead belcher, and let that dry overnight, and then get back to it tomorrow. Hopefully. As long as I'm in the mood. I should be in the mood. I mean, I'm never truly in the mood to paint WizKits, but when someone pays you to do something and you accept it, shame on me. It's all practice in the end, I guess. Do 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 do. Sorry for the silence. I'm not really good at talking when I'm doing detailing like this, I guess. Not that it's super intense or anything. Trying to keep it clean is intense for me. Almost done with this trim, and then I'm out of here because my eyes are bugging out. We'll see if I have it in me to stream tomorrow. I'll be painting, but we'll see if I want to stream. Alright. Gonna call it a wrap. Get my brushes washed since they were in metallics, and metallics are notorious for unhappy brushes. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I know it's late, but maybe I'll do a. We'll see how I feel tomorrow. Because who knows, I could wake up and hate everything, which is very, very likely for me to wake up and hate everything. So, alright, see you later. Bye.